Don't underrate Peter Obi. Sam Ohuahunwa wants Atiku. Hey guys, this is still DJMTV Daily News Updates. Dr. Sam Ohuahunwa, a shifter of the People's Democratic Party and a presidential aspirant for the People's Democratic Party in the just concluded presidential primary, has won Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the main opposition party, not to underrate Peter Obi. Mr. Sam Ohuahunwa made this clear due to the ongoing meetings that has been held in Rivers State, Port Harcourt, with Governor Sam Ohuahunwa and other presidential candidates of opposition party. The latest of such meeting was between the governor of Rivers State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. While addressing this issue in the video we're about to watch, Sam Ohuahunwa accused the People's Democratic Party leadership of taking competitors such as Peter Obi for granted and warned them that such an act was dangerous. Sam Ohuahunwa made it clear that if he was on Atiku's shoes, he would have taken all those overtures and meetings in Port Harcourt seriously, and insisting that in Nigeria there is no political meeting that is for nothing. One of the greatest failure of people, he said, is to underrate competitors. As the CEO of a multinational company for many years, I do not underrate competition, no matter how small they are. So don't underrate Peter Obi. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
I believe that we needed to have sorted this out before now. Before whatever anybody thinks, we are demarketing the party by allowing all this festering, or every day when the newspaper talking about Wike, talking about Atiku. I don't think that's what we should be spending time doing now. We should be focused on, selling the manifesto of the party and beginning to get ready the candidate to start the campaigns and harmonize and harness all the resources that this party has. This party has a lot of resources, human, intellect, political stratagems, and people who can sell this party and sell the candidate and sell the position of the party. So I personally have a worry that we seem not to have adequate or have put enough effort behind the reconciliation. Maybe we're not understanding that we're about to enter into a major political contest. It's not just APC, which in itself you cannot just, discount being the party in power. There's the factor of incumbency. Despite its poor record, it has the power of incumbency. That's something we should contest with. There's a third force rising up every day and gaining grounds. And we are wasting time, in dealing with issues that are distracting us. I think we need, our leaders need to wear a new hat. They need to put a new strategy into this. Our leaders need to develop better conflict resolution virtues, or recruit more people into the leadership that can help bring these matters to a close. I don't think it's as complicated as we're making it look. And many supporters of PDP are getting weary just hearing this same story over and over. And I'm being very sincere about it. We have the board of trustees. We have elders in the party. We have well-meaning people. Even the presidential aspirants are there waiting to be harnessed, to be used to help in dealing with so many of these issues that the party seems to be confronting. So the way I put it is that we don't seem to have enough of conflict resolution capacity or willingness or determination or the level of seriousness that some of us are putting to this. Maybe some people do not think it deserves that level of seriousness. That, for me, is the issue. Maybe human ego and inappropriate understanding of how to, deal with issues. When a man has won a contest, it behoves on him to bring home, if it means visiting, cajoling, begging, because we have a big fight ahead. So we need to get everybody on board. And I believe that our presidential candidate is an experienced politician, very versed, very experienced. And I do hope that those who are advising him understand the enormity of the problems we face and the consequences of this lethargy and dragging a small matter. I mean, people will say if you can't resolve ordinary internal conflict, and you have a country bedeviled with conflicts, bedeviled with all sorts of problems, why would it take this long to even resolve the security problem if we come to power in 2023? I mean, the security problem in 1 month or two, we should see the impact of the new government and the new leadership. So I just hope that we would resolve these matters quickly, take away all the ego, and become serious and project ourselves as leaders, not only as leaders, as people who want to win an election. I do not underrate competition, no matter how small they are. And every move the competitor makes in the marketplace causes an alarm for me. And I deploy forces to make sure we counter those forces quickly, because you don't have a second chance. Every day, the market sphere is being eroded by all this and creating a higher level of dissonance. The problem of the party may not be as bad as it is looking, but media, they say perception is everything. And we need to pour water on this and put it off. Certainly, all those political visits everybody's coming to, if I'm chairman of the party or presidential candidate, I don't think I will sleep well. Maybe because I do not have the kind of heart or spirit they have. I won't sleep well. I will be sure that the next morning I fly to Port Harcourt or fly to wherever I need to fly and pour water on this and close this chapter so that we can move forward. That's my candid advice. I've offered this advice through proxies to the party leadership that we need to harness our resources. This party is bleeding right now. And if, as a healthcare professional, if there's bleeding going on anywhere, the first night I get some constriction and stop the bleeding. It is important because the hemorrhage can cause damage. The party has had enough time to sort out these problems, these disagreements that are not, and it's, I come to think of it, this is not the only one. The problem is that this is the one that is visible. And if we're taking so much time to finish this, how are we going to deal with the others? The others are quiet, wondering and waiting when their own issues will be dealt with. So I think the party leadership has a call. They should be humble and be dynamic and strategic in dealing with the party. Nigerians are ready to get PDP on board because as it stands now, is the party that is best suited to take out, to change the situation Nigerians are having, to rescue Nigeria, as we're saying, to restore Nigeria to a country that can, aspire to be globally competitive.
Welcome back, guys. This is still DJMT with the news update. Here we have it. We'll heard from Dr. Sam Ohuahunwa, who was a presidential aspirant under the People's Democratic Party, but lost the election that produced the Vice President Atiku as the presidential candidate for the People's Democratic Party. He has warned Atiku not to take Peter Obi for granted, because according to him, he does not take competitors for granted, because competitors makes the market uncomfortable for you when you feel that you have everything it takes to play the game. So he has warned Atiku not to take Peter Obi for granted, not to underrate Peter Obi. He has also admitted that there is a third force that is growing daily, and the party leadership needs to sit up and settle the crisis that is bedeviling the party between the governor Nyesom Wike and the presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. He has also said that the party is bleeding, and the leadership is to be blamed for the crisis rocking the party. So guys, what are your thoughts and comments concerning what Sam Ohuahunwa just said? He has admitted that there's a third force that is rising, and that third force happens to be Peter Obi's Labour Party, and he has warned the presidential candidate and the People's Democratic Party not to take Peter Obi for granted. What are your thoughts and comments? Share them with us in the comment section below.
DJ NTV. DJ NTV. Don't say no. They don't like.
Welcome to DJ TV.
DJ TV. DJ TV. DJ TV. DJ TV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJ TV. DJ TV. DJ TV. DJ TV.